Hello, everybody. Welcome to L Teaches YouTube channel. This isn't usually my normal videos. Well, in the future, this won't be my usual videos, but this is reacting to videos, specifically analog horrors. And we are watching The Parallel Universe. I have heard it's been, alright analog horror, and I'm gonna check it out. And I will do some content. And no worries, if you're a fan of L Teach versus everything, then I will still be posting that. No worries. Anyways, let's get right in the video. And make sure to support the original creator. I will put his username in the link in bio. Look at that. Little noodles. Our next video. Alright, what is this supposed to be? Beautiful makeup. I can see. Back away from the window. Endless suffering for you. Limitless fun for us. Back away from the screen, SCP-0996. Please, bro. Please, back away. Alright, these videos are pretty short, but this is one of the longer ones. 1 minute and 29 seconds. So we actually get more content. And no worries, at the end of the video, I will try to make some theories and where the series will continue. So let's get right into it. Continuing. Beautiful. Following papers is the Cameron is on the third party. Serial search, whatever. Hello, viewer. Do you often feel sad or depressed? Feel constantly anxious? Feel hopeless? Feel overwhelming sense of fear and dread? Feel trapped in your own mind? Well, worry not. In this short video, we will ran through 4 simple. Slow down. Tip 1. Stress less, breathe best. When stressed, it's always good to take a nice deep breath. A calmer mind makes it easier handle. I'm sorry, it's very late for me. I cannot speak, so just don't mind. What is in front of you? Handle what's in front of you. Sorry. Take a short, long stretch or do any activity you enjoy. Send a message, make a call, or spend time with your trust. Love connection takes away from all traditions. Just give up. When you not follow that advice. Whoa, go back. Okay, we'll review that later. El Cablina, what happened to you? Why so upset? Life is precious. Every day you live is a gift from God. Yo, cherish it. Because one day, your life may end. El Cablina, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry what happened to everybody, bro. You understand it? I'm sorry, bro. That guy didn't deserve that. Beautiful. Entity information guide, which you can see on the top. Let's see. Now we got whatever you get. Name implied will find victims and watch them for some time, usually ranging from a few hours to a few days, before finding the perfect time to strike, which is preferably any time the victim is alone, when possible. The stalker will lunge at his victims, swiftly attacking them and killing them. and eating them after. Alright. But there's a problem with the meal choices. Stalkers will strictly go after children and infants, as they're easier targets. If they're desperate for food, stalkers will also go target adults. Yo, GG's. Another problem lies in how they consume their meals. Stalkers will only kill their victims beforehand and then put them in a inconceivable. I'm sorry, guys. Fight. This means that if a victim is already weak and helpless, the stalker will waste no time eating their victims alive. So if they're if they're crippled, they're gonna eat it immediately. Oh, that's sad. Well, these guys were like. With this information, it's unfortunately evident that the stalkers is essentially eat humans' childs alive. This further proves that by information provided for numerous incidents and cases that describe parents being startled awake by the sound of broken glass/doors and their children screaming before hurrying into an empty blood-stained room where their children used to be. Nah, that's evil, bro. That's evil. We'll go back to that later. There are two known variants of stalkers: bipedal stalkers and quadrupedal stalkers. Bipedal stalkers. Quadrupedal by. Oh my goodness. Yo, let me tell you guys, this is actually pretty good art, I will say. Humanity might be good. I don't know. Spotted and pursued by a stalker is spotted and pursued by a stalker. Do not try to outrun it. Bipedal stalkers can run 60 to 70 miles per hour. A quad variant can run up to 80 miles per hour instead. Trying to find the nearest place to hide. If found a weapon, such as a firearm, aim it for the face, it will stun it, giving it enough time to escape. Brother, we're cooked. This can aid train you. This can run right for you, bro. It's GG's. Keep in mind, a stalker will die if you shoot enough amount of times. So possess a firearm with more power. Do not hesitate to use it. Who is hesitating? It's just some facts. Stalkers are 7 to 8 feet tall. Stalkers don't seem to grow or shrink, implying that they do not have a natural life cycle. Their lifespan is entirely unknown, and it implies they can live forever, implied with every other entity in the sky. It kind of looks like they're coming from, like, a specific place, maybe? Maybe something here. MV2, virus. A virus, as the name implies, randomly infects any or all electrical devices in the household at any given time. The virus leaks the victim's personal information, negative alerts, so this just leaks everything about you and the contents of the device, all while scaring and taunting the victim watching. Damn, so we're just getting hacked. Attacks cannot be prevented, and anyone vulnerable to it any time, anywhere. Only the most advanced protective softwares can fend off against these entities. If your device gets infected, the best course of action would be wipe all data off of the device and destroy it completely. So you want me to be that kid that's like, ungrateful kid breaks their mom's phone. Good idea. despite having a similar appearance to stalkers, tormentors are of an entity different, entirely different entity that possesses entirely different motives. I suppose they're gonna torment people. Oh my. What happened to Raziel from Deltarune? What happened? Rouse, what happened? Rouse. Who hurt you? Go, run. Run! Unlike stalkers who only target their victims for food source, tormentors will catch a victim, usually via a home invasion or whatever the victim is alone, and relentlessly torture and mutilate them, intentionally keeping them alive for as long as possible, maximizing their suffering, which in the victim's final passes, the tormentor will eat the remains. Bro, that's evil, bro. That's straight evil. Like, green eggs and scram. Meat enemies can run up to 100 miles per hour and move in very erratic and unpredictable manner. They'll target anyone from you to utterly everyone in between. They seemingly they're invincible to gunfire, explosions, heat, and if one is in your area and locks on you, always on you, nothing can stop what's about to happen to you. Pray you die. Oh my gosh, dude, your humanity's cooked, bro. It's wraps. Tormentors are typically 10 to 15 feet tall. They're far more rare than stalkers, and they do not pose a big threat on the international scale. Based on the distant eyewitness accounts, one of the most extremely rare occurrences, the entity will kill each other, or seemingly anything that moves. So tormentors just be attacking themselves or anything. I guess that could be your thing. It's really correct. Entities of influence are extremely rare. Parasitic entities that feed off pain and suffering inflicted on humanity by other entities, but do not directly harm humans. Alright. Wait, we've seen this entity in one of the other videos. Photo of an entity influence taken by a fixed camera. Home camera. Yeah, this one the guy who says, endless suffering for you guys, endless joy for us. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, that guy's tall. One in the area, they've seen the influence the behavior of other entities. Within a 5-kilometer radius, the influence appears to make other entities nearby even more hostile and unpredictable. My fault, guys. Yeah. Nearby return results in more chaos, more sufferings, and more fatalities of human victims. Okay. Tallest entity is about 30 feet tall and height, but it can vary. In one report sightings, the eyewitness started to hear the entity talk to him, unsettling whispers, endless suffering for you, most fun for Entity 5, unknown. Okay, so I'm gonna call this El Goblino. Because it's El Goblino, but evil. We discovered the entity more recently, as so far as there's no reliable information Alright, this next video is called Unfortunate, so let's see how unfortunate it really is. Victim's house. Looks like an NPC house. Fair. What was that?
Hello? This is your mother.
What happened? Victim's head. For where we left off, it's also important to note that these entities interact with each other. How these entities interact with each other. Alright, so they do interact. The border answer is pretty clear. That these entities are just as hostile to each other as they are to humanity. With every documented and implied interaction ending fatality for one of both entities. One or both of the entities. Despite stalkers being the largest current threat to humanity, there's also overwhelming disadvantage against other entities, particularly tormentors. Alright, makes sense. One occasion, stalkers have either killed or tortured to death by tormentors. So they get killed by tormentors. Tormentor holding the corpse of the stalker. This is no surprise, knowing that tormentors actively kill and torture their own kind to death as well. So why don't we make like you know the Romans used to have like Spartans fights and like the Colosseum? Why don't we do that with like the entities? Like, hear me out. Interestingly, some entities may be immune to dangers of other entities pose, specifically the entity of influence. For reasons unknown, both stalkers and tormentors are extremely afraid of the entity of influence, and will deliberately stay far away from them. As for the virus entities, there is no documented interaction between it and other entities, since the virus seemingly has no physical appearance. Additional information on the entities previously unknown as well, and newly discovered entities. Entity 5, Despair. Information about this entity is still theorized and unofficial, gathered from recent cases that shared similar descriptions. These entities share a delusional belief that the natural world is beautiful and the perfect place, and that anyone who does not appreciate such things are ungrateful and unappreciative, no matter their personal issues. As a result, despair callers will strictly target, hunt down, and kill those who are depressed or mentally unwell, since they are commonly unhappy with their lives. They live. To summarize the goal of these entities, they simply call humanity those who are unhappy and fill them with despair. Boys, I guess it's over for me. El Goblino, bro, calm down, bro. El Goblino, despair caller is holding the corpse of victim with a history of depression. Like, El Goblino, who anguish? These entities are fortunately very rare, as tormentors focus on maximum physical pain. These entities were forced on maximum mental pain. Warning for the sensitive topics ahead. So this one messes with your brain, except the tormentors don't. The tormentors don't. All a victim has to do is look in the entity's eyes, and their fate is sealed. Look into their eyes triggers a sudden and aggressive chain of events, all within a victim's mind. Crazy. Immediately after the eye contact, the victim mind will go through. Okay, hold on. I have to pause, guys. I'm sorry. My brain is so fraught. Immediately after eye contact is made, the victim mind and thoughts would be completely consumed with flashing lights, extremely loud and deafening noise, disgusting imagery, and all of relentless and rampant self-decapitating and heavily suicidal statements, which is absolutely cannot list. Oh my gosh. These entities are just crazy, bro. Jillian is spawned from hell. Relentless mental torture will persist in the victim's mind without ever stopping. Every day, every night, every second, and their dilemma always ends in the same way, with the victim ends up killing themselves at their own hand, from their own hand. Almost no one has survived the encounter with English. No, so they said almost. That means one person might have survived. The humanity standards, this is by far the most evil and morally corrupt of all the entities. Their cruel nature is not only reserved for humanity, though. One anomalous eyewitness has stated a report that they have seen a tormentor interaction with an anguish entity. They recalled seeing the tormentor shrieking and crawling at its own face for hours on end before dying, implying that the tormentor made eye contact with anguish and suffered the same fate as any other victim would. Okay, so it's kind of like an ecosystem now. I do have some fears about this, which, like I said, I will stay at the end of the video. Interesting, these entities are not immune to death. Of all victims, only one person has survived the encounter with the entities of anguish. Police officer who will remain anomalous was on patrol duty alone sometime in the middle of the night. He stated that he saw the made eye contact with the entity. His gun already gone. Interesting, and these entities are not immune to death. Of all victims, only that goes to read that. Oh my god, he's shaking behind me. Oh my gosh. He immediately experienced the crushing side effects of making eye contact. This distress made him involuntarily discharge his firearm, emptying the whole full magazine of entire into the entity, killing it. When the entity died, all the side effects disappeared from his mind. He stated that when he regained stable senses, the entity's body was gone. So maybe it survived, but I think it died since it disappeared. There is no visual document that this entity has victims with a camera. The same before they able to take a photo. That's all information we have so far. So let's play. Oh, it's fun. Now this video is called Anguish, so let's check it out. 19 seconds, so it went back to the short form content. You look pretty sad, are you right? Before we turn into evil, we both gotta meet that poor thing. Yeah, I agree, pretty poor. Okay, so this new video is pretty new. Like, literally made one video ago. Yo, bro, please. 1 day ago. It's called Geography Feed. Or it is important to know that your safety is somewhat dependent on where you live. Okay, let's hope New Jersey's safe, because that's where I live. Interestingly, stalkers and tormentors may have a small weakness to extreme cold. which is why you see less and less of them in the farther north and south. This will not be taken lightly, though, since you will still find them in the coldest of places, but coldest slightly impairs their abilities. It does not kill them, so obviously, stalkers and tormentors thrive in warm climates, so that's why you find them in highest in near the equator. Makes sense. Let's go to the North Pole. The following images depicts the safety level at any given day. I'm in New Jersey, so dangerous. Okay, so I'm in dangerous. Great. Uninhabitable. What does this uninhabitable mean? Is everybody in like a little bit in Central America and the Caribbean just dead? Like, are they all just dead? You notice that the Caribbean and entirely, as well as part of Central America, has been labeled as completely uninhabitable for a good number of reasons. Bro, we're all dead, bro. Okay. The Caribbean main consists of low-lying islands, coastal with thick forest, jungle, swamps. So, it's just a good place for them to hide. Very warm. The water surrounding it is very shallow and clear, making it easier for stalkers and tormentors to give chase. Tormentors can swim faster as you average speed on a boat or more. And sailing away from the islands is beginning to be impossible. Historically, no humans who have been traveled in the Caribbean have ever returned. As Central American regions do not share the same qualities as the Caribbean, yet still have unusually high tormentors and stalkers. Wait, so just don't. As grounding evidence to the fact that these islands remain completely empty and ritual and unexplored. Or people living on. Keep in mind, what only applies to stalkers and tormentors, as temperatures generally no effect on all the entities previously mentioned, and any chances of encountering them remain the same regardless of location.